Space Telescope, which was scheduled to be launched from French Guiana on December 22nd, December 1st, will now be launched on December 24th, December 3rd, with a 2-day delay. NASA officials said in a statement on Tuesday, December 14th, that the team in charge of the Jamesob Telescope was working on a communication problem between the telescope and its rocket system. For this reason, the launch of this telescope will take place on Friday, the 3rd of January. Jamesob will go into space aboard the Ariane 5 rocket built by Arian Space Launch Company. Engineers at the Guyana Space Center in Kourou, France, recently mounted the telescope on a rocket on Saturday, December 11th. The announced delay is the latest delay in the launch of the James telescope after many delays. The WEBB was originally scheduled to be launched in 2007, but its mission was repeatedly delayed. The last delay was announced 3 weeks ago when NASA reported a problem with the telescope moving and releasing one of the wires and shaking it violently. They delayed its launch to check for possible problems to ensure James's health. The Jamesob Space Telescope, built in 1996, will be the most advanced telescope ever. The telescope draws three-dimensional maps of the world and observes the first years after the Big Bang with its large gold-plated mirrors. According to experts, Jamesob is able to explore the atmosphere of more than 300 extrasolar planets. The telescope, which studies infrared radiation, can detect planets with a surface temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. The WEBB will be able to analyze the full range of infrared light caused by these collisions. This will allow astronomers to identify elements such as gold or platinum in the remnants of space explosions based on the wavelengths of their light. This method, called spectroscopy, will help astronomers learn about other objects studied by Jamesob. Unlike Hubble, Jamesob will not be in Earth orbit, but in the Sun orbit at Lagrangian point 2. Between 374,001.5 million kilometers from Earth. Lagrangian points are 5 points between two objects in which the gravitational force of two objects neutralizes each other. Space telescopes are often located at Lagrangian points between the Earth and the Sun. These points are better than the Earth's orbit because the Earth can interfere with telescope observations. Among the equipment of this telescope, we can mention the main mirror, the second mirror, the sunshades, the cameras and the spectrographs. Sunscreens protect the Jamesob from the sun's rays. The Jamesob Telescope, which goes into space in a folded position, leaves the panic 30 days after launch to fully open, and begins its work after 6 months. NASA expects the telescope to study the mysteries of the universe for at least a decade. The WEBB is expected to identify galaxies when the universe was only 100 million years old. Jamesob is 100 times more powerful than Hubble. The WEBB also uses infrared light and has wavelengths that can pass through dust clouds that may be visible to Hubble, which relies on visible light. Now we have to wait for the telescope to be launched into space and reveal the secrets of the galaxies and the universe if it is not postponed again.